How are you feeling?
We're gonna do a counter interview here real quick. It's what is today? Saturday, October 18th.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful morning with Jeff Clark.
Hey, how are you guys doing today?
Jeff is gonna document this journey.
Annual Ride Santa Barbara 100 in the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. The 14th annual Ride Santa Barbara 100 is underway. It is rolling into a
Okay, this is the SB100, which is 100 miles, 9,000 feet of elevation in Santa Barbara County, going from Santa Barbara down to Carpinteria, back up the ridge, around there, back down to the north of Goleta, and then back to Santa Barbara. I hadn't raced anything like this before or ridden, so I was pretty preoccupied with just keeping myself on the bike. So the footage shot is a little bit different, a little less narration during the ride, and a little bit more just riding footage. So this is early in the morning, like it's 7 o'clock in the morning. And I'm just in this, I think it's the second chase group, and we're boogieing down towards Carpinteria. And like I said, I'd never been in a group like this, so I was trying to figure out how to position and how to stay off of people's back wheels, because it was a little bit chaotic there for a moment. And right here we're coming into Summerland on this bike path, and this is when my fears and observations sort of came true. There's a guy in front there that just smashed into that barrier right there, right in front of me. I had to avoid him. This guy in the gray Volvo here, we'll see in a little bit again. He was letting us pass, but clearly he didn't really enjoy what was going on, I guess. I'm just trying to figure out what my pacing is and how to operate. There's the Volvo passing, and then there's a car coming, and it's ridiculous. So we're boogieing down the coast to Carp, and I'm mostly drafting. So it's fairly easy going. We're not going slow, but I feel pretty okay. We do have to, go through basically public roads, so dealing with a little morning traffic here. Really pretty at that time of the day. So I'm feeling pretty good at this point. I know it's early, but so far so good. And I'm also realizing this is going to be really difficult to give updates to the camera here. I just don't really want to take my hands off the handlebars. You know, always being on the back wheel of somebody doesn't feel super safe. That's what we like.
Yep.
Okay, so here I make a pretty solid mistake, what I considered afterwards. I positioned myself way in the front here at the stoplight, thinking I was all smart, getting a head start on everybody. And sure enough, it turns green, and I go, and I don't see anybody in front of me. And I'm realizing real quick, everybody's tucked in behind me, and I'm pulling everybody through carp right now. Which is exactly what ended up happening. I rode all the way through carp. You know, I don't know how many miles, but I'm guessing, I don't even know. But it was far enough to where I realized, dumb mistake. Probably wasted a fair amount of energy here. And then as we got out of carp, they all pulled by. There's Jay, and then everybody else starts swinging by, which, you know, is good, but I realized, yikes, I just did a lot of work. Still really pretty out at this point. Feeling good. Trying to keep on track with fueling. Same thing as with the cameras, like having a little bit of, you know, feeling a little bit weird taking my hands off the handlebar, which I think later was a little bit of a problem, under fueling and under drinking. Right on the back wheel of Jay here. It's pretty out. It's gonna get hot.
Yeah, it's gonna get hot. You're gonna feel hot with these layers.
And then we shoot off kind of like just north of Rincon towards Lake Casitas, towards Ojai. This group kind of established itself. There's a lot of position changing, but in general, this group stayed together. And then it's the first descent. Really pretty out, people speeding up, and I'm trying to figure out what's going on. You know, where's everybody at? What are we doing here? Feeling out how people are behaving on a fast downhill. And, you know, felt fun, but I also felt like gotta be a little bit careful here. It's not really very warm at this point either. It's not cold, but I'm definitely okay with my long sleeve, especially with this, you know, in the wind there. It's fun at this point. I'm really having a good time. Trying to kind of feel out how everybody's doing as far as power and control and skill. He is the first guy with a technical issue along the side of the road. Saw a bunch of those along the way. So we're just cruising up to 150 towards Ojai still. About to get to the turnoff to Gouverneur Canyon. Kind of tucked in behind these guys for a moment here. And we get to the turnoff, and a few didn't quite get that turnoff.
Take a left, y'all. You guys there?
And into the first climb, where I kind of feel like I kind of got stuck in this group and I couldn't get out of it. And, you know, in hindsight, it was probably good to go a little slower, but right here I felt like I could have gone a little faster, and I was stuck in between wheels. Then slowly people started going by. Back behind this group on the downhill out of Gouverneur. And then we just boogied on the 192 back to Carp. Lots of drafting, pretty fast pace. At this point I tried to eat something and that was kind of difficult. You know, I had to pull out here. Jay is pulling me along for a little bit. That was nice. And then we climbed the Dara lane, and that was hard. And from there, the first like kind of narrow downhill on the 192 towards Romero. Passing Jay here. Kind of feeling pretty pumped on my descending here. Starting to realize that that's probably my best bet for making up time. You know, not quite sure how the climbing will go later, but I definitely feel pretty groovy here on the downhill. Really fun. Going past Romero Canyon. Trying to pay attention to all this loose gravel on the road, especially in the turns, a little sketch. And just boogieing down the road. Okay, finally a second. I just passed the second aid station. It's not been a very effective filming situation. I'm just sort of trying to stay on the road between people, and left the GoPro going for a while there unnecessarily, so I'm running low on battery. But pretty out. Gonna ride 100 miles, 9,000 feet of elevation. I'm at mile 33 already. Let's go. So this is the start of Gibraltar, and I thought, you know, doing Gibraltar a fair amount, I thought I was going to do pretty well on this climb, and I just got destroyed. Mile 40, definitely feeling it. This is the slowest been on this road in a long time. Whew. Already climbed almost 4,000 feet. Going up Gibraltar. Definitely getting past more than I'm passing. That's okay. Don't fucking do that to me. No. No water, thank you. I'm just perfectly temperatured.
Hey, how are you feeling?
Definitely harder than usual, let's put it that way. It's good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Any recommendations for people who haven't ridden this ride in terms of pace, how to go, how to do a wheelie, how to do, like, what is it?
Wheelie.
Wheelie?
If you can wheelie all the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Where you don't sound like you're from America. Where are you from?
Come on, you know where I'm from.
You speak German?
I'm representing Germany and Austria here.
Okay. You almost sound like you have a Berlin accent.
Oh wow, you're so good in picking up accents.
Yeah. Okay, so like, hey, for all your Berliners, like, what would you say in terms of the Santa Barbara 100? What would you recommend for them?
Der Teufelsberg ist definitiv weniger als das hier.
You've heard it here first. Right here. All right. You want a beer?
Definitely not.
Okay.
Do you have any of the power juice?
Shot of Fireball?
Okay. Come behind the tent. I'll get you power juice.
Okay, mile 43, 5,000 feet of climbing. Pretty wiped. Pretty wiped.
get to Flores Flats. So then we're at the top of Gibraltar. Big aid station here. Stopped here twice. Pickle juice, all the things. Sat down for a moment. Tried to get the system back in check. I felt pretty tired at this point. This is on the way out towards the top of Romero on Camino Cielo, following Jay. Other riders already coming back while we're still heading out. That's when I started realizing, I kinda feeling it. 55 miles on Camino Cielo, heading back towards Gibraltar. Pretty toast. Pretty toast. It is just so pretty up on that road. I mean, that's the big bonus of this ride. You get amazing views while doing, you know, some serious work. Okay, coming up to La Cumbre Peak. It's going to be one tiny little bit of a hump up there, and then that's the highest elevation for today. 60 miles. Oh my, definitely tired. And then already shooting down Old San Marcos Pass, I really boogied on the downhill. I looked on Strava afterwards, and I think I was the 7th fastest down the mountain that day. Maybe a little much, I don't know, I feel like I may have, you know, boogied past people a little too quick, but I felt it. It was like, it was really fun. I had a great time coming down the mountain. It's kinda, I had a little bit of a second wind here. Okay, just came down the mountain, Painted Cave and OSM, and now I'm on Cathedral Oaks going west or north, and gonna loop around UCSB and then head back. I'm at mile 76, feel a little bit better right now, but still have 25 miles to go. Okay, last aid station, just past Goleta Beach on the bike pass. 87.5 miles. Last stretch. Feeling pretty tired. And then going through Hope Ranch. This is sort of like the last little stretch. I was pretty toast here. I stopped at the aid station and ate like 3 bites of a burrito. And before that, I had 2 dates at the same time, which really didn't work so well. So I was pretty toast. At this point, Jay was pulling me along the road. I was drafting behind him. That helped. Going along Cliff Drive here. And then finish stretch. Last, what, 400 feet or so? Woo! Yeah. Down on Cabrillo Boulevard, passing the pier and the skate park, and coming up to the finish line. 101 miles, 9,000 feet of elevation. I think like 8.5 hours in the saddle. Oh. This is it. it.
All right, 1390 across the line. Great job, all these riders finishing off. That's going to be